Hello, collective. Welcome to Monday Madness, where we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alright, Mondays are not for the faint of heart, so if you can't handle the heat, you already know, get out the kitchen. Alright, let's see what's going on. Thank you so much, guys, for all your beautiful, wonderful, happy birthday well wishes, comments, and just thank you. I feel so loved. Okay? Thank you so very much. Welcome aboard to all my new subscribers. Hello to my day ones. And let's see what this Monday is bringing. Dun dun dun. 44 on the clock. Okay. Alright, we're ready. Let's do it. One more? Okay. Alright. Okay, let's do it. See what's going on out there. Who's resonating today? 111 or 101. Adjudication number 30. So this could be spiritual court, or this could be physical. Something going on within a connection here. Being judged by the Most High. Okay, could be a connection under divine judgment, or this is something going on in court that you have going on, or someone you're connecting to. Could be in the spirit or connecting to in the physical. So take it how it resonates. We're going to see what comes up. Unexpected income. Number 27. Somebody may have to shell out some dough to somebody else here. Okay? Maybe they owe somebody money. Something happened here. Just due is what I'm hearing. Paying your just dues for some sort of mistake or something that happened here. Something could have been unfair here. And if this is the Most High making someone give you something for something that happened in the background, it's going to play out, you know, in a way where that other person may not understand because it comes from the Most High, but they're going to make this person pay somehow, some way, to where somehow you get some form of payment. Again, this could be physical court, or this is a decision made by the Most High when it comes to a specific connection for whatever reason. We'll see. 27 could be significant, adding up to 9. Alright, this is going to close some sort of chapter here. Alright, let's see. And 3 is giving me something's coming to you. Some form of transformation is happening here with something. Yeah, there's a house. Okay. Somebody could be selling a house, and then some money is being divvied up. This could be through a divorce also. I'm hearing dividing assets. Okay, this could also have to do with having stability after some unexpected income. 303. So we have 333, and we have 330. 3 and 0. Yeah. So collective, either somebody's gifting you a house, or you're getting some sort of income from a home that was sold because of some sort of divorce or some sort of real estate, some sort of inheritance, something like that. All right. It's a manifestation as well, with 17 adding up to 8. 17 could be significant. This could be the 17th of January. 77 is here as well. 22 is here. 00 is here. I'm hearing 1s and 0s, 1s and 0s. It's giving me a transfer, money transfer. Huh. Yeah, I told you somebody was closing out a chapter here. Journey. So, yeah, it's gonna, whatever this is gonna close whatever this chapter is, and there's gonna be some forward movement, forward momentum after this heavy burden is finally dealt with, released. This payout, it's giving me like a whole new chapter in your life here. There could be a child in bad health here. We have occupation and distant horizon. And wealthy man. For somebody, your child could be getting a little bit sick. It could be because of the, we're coming into winter, flu season. That's for some of you. Okay, so in a distant horizon, we have a wealthy man within a community on some sort of pathway to enlightenment. I'm getting here in transformation. With great fortune somewhere along the way, held in high honor and courtship. So you may be closing out some sort of chapter here and moving forward here. You're meeting somebody in the future here that is very like admired in their community, in your pathway. This could be part of your soul tribe, or this could be a soulmate. Okay, which is going to welcome in great fortune. Like I said, there's something, there may be like somebody owes you something, or there's some sort of inheritance, but somewhere down the path, so you're going to have stability, but somewhere down the path you are also like manifesting a connection here with someone that is also financially stable, financially free, very held in high honor by the Most High. Okay, they have really good karma, is what I'm getting here, because they're on the same path as you, as far as like some sort of enlightened path, spiritual path is what I'm getting here. Okay, so this person has really good karma, and and I see courting here. Okay, and then we have message of despair from a main male. This could be somebody that pops up out of nowhere and you're going to be like concerned. So maybe this is somebody that's losing some things, not feeling so great. Okay, the person that's going through whatever this is, I feel like somebody's getting bad karma. Maybe they did something wrong to you, because why else would it be here? Okay, but everything in their life is kind of, you know, they're getting bad karma, so it's kind of falling apart, while things are happening in your life slowly but surely, where you have good karma, and you're going to start to, it's a transfer here, like a transfer of karma. Even you kept your karma clean, they didn't, whoever this is, and you're meeting somebody in your pathway that matches your vibration, your energy. That's what you're manifesting, because you're in the right frame of mind, you're in the right energy. You know, we don't ascend to be perfect. We ascend and we awaken to be our truest, authentic self, where there is no facade. There is no like trying to hold up some sort of image, because you're essentially your true, authentic self. Everything that was a facade falls off. The ego falls off. So we don't expect to meet people that are perfect and that have to maintain a certain level of, you know, high status or standard. We just expect someone to be authentic. Okay? Maybe somebody here felt like you wanted more out of them, and they went somewhere else. I don't know. It'll be understood anyways. When somebody goes through an awakening, obviously you guys understand. You understand that it's not about perfection. It's not about expecting, you know, miracles out of someone. But you certainly don't want to put up with, you know, people that bring drama into your life, people that misjudge you, people that tear you down with other people, simply because you decided to be more in tune with your higher self, and you decided to be real. Like all that reality, that made up reality that we live before our awakening, where we create the facade out of our fears and traumas and experiences, and, you know, learn behaviors from our family, and, you know, whatever was passed down to us, how life was meant to be in their eyes. And, you know, all of that falls away when you awaken. It's like peeling back the layers till you get to your true, authentic self, returning back to self. That's what it was about. Now, this split on a false person, so this person could have been acting fake, false, phony. And maybe they were projecting onto you because you were on the right path the whole time. Okay, is where I'm getting at here. And I feel like this person thought that you expected this super high standard, and it wasn't about that at the end of the day. Let's see what's going on here, because it doesn't matter. This is closing out some sort of chapter. I feel like this is the Most High giving you what is rightfully yours, basically your birthright. And this has been going on in spiritual court, I feel, for some time, and there are things being like divvied up now. Karma is being divvied up, good or bad, and somebody's on the right path and somebody wasn't. Even if they're getting on the right path right now, there's still karma to be paid, and they have to sit with that and figure things out there. So I feel like that's why for some of you there's some form of you detaching from a specific journey that has caused a lot of burdens, even at a distance, even things that you may not have known about, or that it was trying to create obstacles for you, even if it's energetically. Okay? And this has to do, I feel, with some sort of connection you had to somebody here, like a spiritual connection for some of you. Let's see what else we got here. I'm getting in deep here. Ascending is about understanding who you truly are. A lot of people are walking around with a facade that they could have subconsciously made up, and they don't even know it. And when you start ascending, you start like realizing who you really are. Who are you outside of this group, this career, this job, this way of being where you were taught or conditioned? Who are you really? If you were to separate yourself from everything that has built you to be a certain way, who are you at the core? And it's about that. And integrating your shadow with your light. It's not about living in the light all the time. It's understanding your shadow and being able to balance that within your light self as well. And transmuting anything that comes up into your power, into something positive. Right? It's never about perfection. Divine Feminine. Court. Okay? Adjudication. Yeah, something's being given to you. I'm telling you. Let's see what else here. Divine Masculine. Yeah, unexpected income. Look at that. So this has to do with a twin connection, I feel here. Yeah, twin flames. With a house here. Whoa. What? Pop the question. Well, that just fucking blew my mind. Pop the question. Okay. So, what? Now, because I just went into that whole rant, maybe your twin had to really learn something here. And that's who you're meeting in somewhere along your journey after somebody's closing a major chapter in their life and getting right with themselves. Okay? And I said in the beginning, whether they've been in your physical life or not. Wow. So this person could get unexpected income if they're doing the right thing. also. Okay, and getting right with themselves. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, family. Something going on with family and court here. Yeah, legal matters. Okay. Divorce, yeah. Property, criminal, paternity, child support, traffic. Ticket. This definitely doesn't have to do with like a traffic ticket. There's some sort of divorce and dividing of assets. So maybe this person, you know, misjudged you because they don't know you here. But you're actually twins. And there was something going on, though, where they knew of you. Turning your back. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm seeing here. That's why this threw me off, because I'm like, it feels like you're meeting someone else. So you are turning your back, or they are. So let's see. Let's get into this. Wish. So there's a wish here about popping the question. What's going on, collective? Throwing me off today. Throwing me off kilter. There's definitely like, I'm getting like, something went wrong somewhere along the way in this twin flame journey, where somebody was obviously married to someone here. Unless you were married to a twin here, we're gonna find out. But either you or this person turned their back on something stable. Something that was meant to have stability. So that's why it's not giving me like you two were married. It's giving me like this divine masculine is going through a divorce because they were married to a karmic. And I feel like you perhaps turn your back is what I'm getting here. There was definitely some unfairness here for some reason. Off and on, hot and cold, and detached. Ghosted. With family. Divine feminine. Divine feminine, you could be ghosting some family members that don't have your best interest, or you feel you don't vibe with. You know what I mean? So you could be kind of detached. It doesn't have to be that you're being cold. You keep your distance. You know, the family is not always, you know what I mean? Not always having your back like you feel they should. Okay, and just because they're family doesn't mean that you're obligated to talk to them every day. Especially if they're assholes, or they're narcissistic, or something like that. Okay? Or bitches, you know. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, this divine masculine is trying to cope here with some sort of divorce or legal matters. Or they were dealing with someone that had addictions. Yeah, wow. Blocked. Spam calls, texts. So somebody here turning their back on a twin. And they're feeling blocked, or they've been blocked. Something like that. Feeling like shit. So maybe this person is wishing they would have married you instead of whoever this karmic was. That's what I'm getting here. I see. So cold and detached, ghosted, trying to cope, blocked, and feeling like shit. And there's that ring again. But I love you, collective. Can't you see the pretty ring I just got for you? Come on, man. What you say? Are we taking yeah, massive regrets? Yeah. Bumping heads. Wow, this person has a lot. They wish they would have married you instead. That's what it is. They have massive regrets. Yeah, they saw somebody's true colors. And they were running. Yeah. Psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. So this person is trying to run away from this person. They saw them for their true colors. Yeah, they're happily single now. Doing new, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career, and focused. Illumination. Truth, discovery, and awakening. Wow. Yeah, goodbye. That's why the divorce is here. We have secret accounts and side hustle. Okay. We have Uber Eats here. So this person could have had a secret account away from this karmic, so that they saved their gifts somehow. We have spiritual gifts with bad news and self-love. So if you guys have spiritual gifts, you're finding out some sort of bad news, or they are. Yeah, closing the cycle. Wow. I feel like you're closing this cycle because somebody was acting shady. Yeah, they fell into a trap. Karmic lesson. Wow. Yeah, they feel like a jackass. They met somebody that brought out the worst in them. Moving on, letting go, loving you. But they freed themselves from that. They felt under pressure, anxiety, decisions, times running out. Round and round, cycles, triggers, lessons. Faith, healing, meditation, praying. Rejected. So this person rejected their healing, basically, is what I'm seeing here. So they kind of put a pause on the Most High. And you could be rejecting this person now. So, Queen Bee. Secure, confident, boss bitch, career focused. We have fake busy, living in the moment. What I'm getting here is you too busy for this person. I'm busy. Oh, these twin flame connections, man. They're something else, aren't they? When you're up, they're down. When you're down, they're up. Like the balance, for real though. It starts within, darling. I'm fake busy. I don't love you. And now this person's going through their awakening to their spiritual gifts. But, you know, they did what they did, right? Somebody married a damn karmic. And yeah. Living in the moment, sex addiction, bad credit, debt, unemployment. Heartbreak. Yeah. Wow. Spell. Reckless love and sex. Spell work was done. They weren't happy. There's police station here. GPS. Workplace affair. Oh boy. We're not going to get into all of that. So what I'm seeing is your divine masculine here, male or female, was like living a dream, a nightmare, and an illusion, basically, with a karmic. And everything just kind of blew up in their face. And they had to get real with who they are. They got to look in the mirror and understand why they attracted this in the first place, basically. And why they keep attracting this type of feminine or masculine energy as far as that karmic. They had lessons to learn. They had to get real with themselves and heal a part of themselves that they were essentially rejecting at some point because they were in their ego. Okay? That's the only reason why you would neglect healing from any past traumas or issues within yourself. You run because you're allowing your ego to run, to run you, basically. Okay? To run amok. And that's what prevents you from healing, because your ego is connected to your facade that you have built out of fears, traumas, and, self-neglect and this fake self that people make up through life and experiences and through what you learned through your parents, your family, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So, and then you, on the other hand, you were doing the self-worth, the healing, the working on yourself, the clearing of your karma, whether career, love, however that is works for you. So you got to a point where you understood where they were at, and you weren't going to put up with less than what you deserve. Especially, you don't want to deal with somebody that's still in their ego when you're ascended and you can see deeper into things. You don't have a veil. So, the vibrations are not matching up, right? Plus, they were married anyways, going through a divorce. So, what I'm getting here is this person wished they would have married you instead, now that the lesson is had. But they could have been through so much denial with rose-colored glasses on for so long. And now this is giving me, this connection is under divine judgment. And like, there's a verdict here. And I feel like for some of you, you're meeting someone else along your journey that's on your level. Others of you, you may bump into this person when they finally have gone through their awakening later on your journey. But you can meet anyone during that time. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so it's not time for this twin flame connection. It's time for awakening, understanding, taking the lesson and applying it into your now and into your future. It's really opening your eyes to what was, what is, and what may or may not be anymore with your twin. Okay? And of course, it's going to resonate different for all of you as far as that part is concerned. Some of you want your twin back, some of you don't. Understandably so. And it's not about holding grudges. Okay? Because when you ascend and you grow and you heal, you understand that, your twin is your twin is your twin. You're going to love them unconditionally because they're your twin, because they're a part of you, essentially. So. But it doesn't mean you have to be with them. And forgiveness is not for them, it's for yourself. So that you can free yourself from the situation as well. Some of you, it'll be by letting bygones be bygones and moving forward. Some of you, is maybe later in another date when I can see that person is truly being their true authentic self in a higher vibration. And you can trust that they're not going to be running away in a month because shit's getting too lovey-dovey. Because some of these masculines are afraid to fall in love, as well as feminines. And that is an internal issue, again, that they have to heal. They're afraid of being vulnerable. And, we grown-ups here, like, we're not trying to play like we're 16 all over again, afraid of love and oh my God, and you know what I mean? Like, we're grown folks here now. We don't want to play the bullshit games. We want somebody that is straight up, upfront, honest with themselves and with the person next to them. And if somebody has an opinion about it, you want somebody that understands how to put them in their place in the right way, of course, in a very compassionate way. But somebody that stands up for themselves, speaks for themselves, and lives out their own life experience, not everybody else's, because they want, everybody else wants you to live a certain way. No, we're not doing that anymore. Like, that's not what we want. Okay? A lot of you are in that level of self-awareness and self-understanding where you're not settling. But it's not because you want Mr. Perfect, Mr. or Mrs. Perfect. It's because you want to make sure that when you're in a connection, it lasts. And that you both have an understanding. And that you both can put your guards down. That you both can trust each other to be your true authentic selves. So that you can actually enjoy the connection that exists. And not worry about, oh, well, what if I'm doing this wrong? What if I'm doing... No, it's not about that. It's about being as comfortable as possible with the person standing before you. being able to look at that person in the eyes without hesitation, without feeling like some type of way, or you know what I mean, where it just brings you, it fills you with like love and connection, and you know what I mean. It's not about a fantasy. It's about standing in reality with the love that just simply naturally exists within the two of you. That's what I mean, without a side of bullshit and without a side of fake or phony or judgment. And it's hard for twins to find that balance, because you got to find it within yourself first and foremost, in order to see things clearly, in order to be able to find that balance within the two of you. And you know, with anybody really, but with twins especially hard. That's why I always say this, these connections are so elusive, because getting two people on the right, in the right place, so you can align and actually just see it for what it is and enjoy it for what it is, experience it for what it is so difficult, because everything else gets in the way. Thoughts, personal self-actions, actions of others, words, you know, naysayers, career, you know, it's just so many unnecessary things that have to do with just simply what is. But unfortunately, that is a part of living in this God's green earth. If we didn't have the God's green earth and we didn't have this body, you would just feel the love and the connection, and there would be no question. But unfortunately, that's not how it is over here. Not down here. It takes a long time to master that balance between two twin flames, because you got to do it within yourself first. And understanding one another's perspective too, not just your own, is really important to this growth also. I know, collective. It's definitely a roller coaster with the twins. It's a up and down type of situation. And of course, I understand some of you, you know, some of you are like, hell no, I ain't talking to that person again. They're in the past and I want my high level soulmate. I get it. I get it. And of course, I don't get hooked on just the label, okay? Just because you're twin flames, even though it's more than a label, obviously. But if somebody mistreated you in a way where they were abusive, whether it was verbally, physically, or they really like did something bad where it's almost unforgiving, God will take care of that, okay? And I definitely, I would not advise to go back to somebody like that ever. You know, you maybe get somewhere in the future where you can forgive if somebody happens to apologize for that behavior in the future, but it's not, you don't need the confirmation, you don't need the apology, you don't need the closure from people like that, because you understand that obviously people work from their level of understanding and their level of trauma. It doesn't make it right, okay? And you're allowed to walk away from whoever the hell you want, okay? It just depends what they did in your life, and that goes with any kind of connection. Family, friend, foe, lover, ex, you know? I'm one that when I close out a cycle, I close out a cycle. That doesn't mean I'm cold. If I were to bump into an ex on the street and we left on great terms, which I think all of my connections I've left on good terms, I'm cordial and I will say hi, but I'm not going to go out of my way to call somebody on the phone and be like, hey, you know, interrupt whatever relationship they have so that I can make that person that they're with insecure. No, I respect people's relationships. Okay? And, you know, sometimes people, they don't understand boundaries. They don't understand that there's a certain level of respect, especially when you're getting to know someone. that needs to be set. Or you're just going to create an insecure connection without trust. And it just depends on how you interact with those exes too. Like, I mean, are you like calling them and be like, hey, let's hang out, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. People have certain ways of being, but they don't understand that not everybody's raised in that sense. And not every, you know what I mean? And when you awaken, you understand all of this. Like, why would you go out of your way to make the person that you're getting to know feel uncomfortable? Instead of keeping the peace and building something solid. Like, your exes shouldn't even matter. You know what I mean? You've had your day and your time with those people. They were an ex for a reason. They were a cycle in your life. Cycles close and then you move on. That's just how it is. Even if it's like certain family members. It's not like you're going to be cold if they happen to come by on a holiday, or, they happen to call and say hi. No, you're going to remain cordial, but you keep your distance from those people. Especially if it's a toxic ass ex. You're not going to be hanging out with your toxic ex. Oh, let's hang out. Let's have a good time. No. Not when you understand, when you love yourself and you understand that that person has no room in your life. Okay? Well, let's get back to that. I don't know why I went on a tangent, but maybe this is somebody that just, they didn't understand boundaries before. Okay? You know, that person that puts everybody else first, but the person they're sleeping with, like in a relationship with, trying to build a life with, I can't stand that kind of person. One of my exes was like that. Everybody else came first, and you felt like you're always getting the short end of the stick. It's like, okay, what am I here for? But you understand, when you awaken and you love yourself, you don't get into those types of connections anymore. But like, that was like, it felt like selfish. Like, it felt like, are we building a connection with everybody else? Even new people. Like, putting everybody else first before the actual connection that you have, when it's not even that stable to begin with. It's kind of like on shaky grounds. I just stayed quiet till the time came, the proper moment came for me to like be like, I think that we need to split ways here, because what are we doing here really? I mean, when it's like that, there's no saving it. You already see that person, what they bring to the table, and how they treat the connection, any connection that they've probably been in, and that's not what I wanted. So therefore, that's not what I would work on. And plus, I wasn't in love like that. Okay, I love the person as a person, and even more as a friendship, but I wasn't in love in that way enough for me to like work it out. I already saw the behavior that I felt was very toxic. Not just that, there were other things, and that's not what I wanted in my life. And he was all like, oh yeah, we're gonna get married one day. And I was honest. I said, nope, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because I don't agree with the way you see things, or you know what I mean, your behavior patterns. I don't foresee that in my future. Because I know that would be a rocky connection. Why even put a ring on it when you know it's going to be rocky? I want to have fun in my connection. I want to feel alive in my connection. I want to be myself in my connection. I want to travel and have a best friend in my connection. I don't want no stranger that keeps showing me sides of them that I don't agree with. It's just negative. Justice. Definitely justice system here. Okay. Something about a lawyer here. So hot and cold, detached with ghosted and family here. This could have been your masculine. This is why this is spiritual court here is what I'm getting. Somebody was cold and detached and focused more on other things. Okay, they were married, and now the time has come for God to make a judgment call on this connection. Six of Swords. Yeah, lesson learned with Cope when it came to that divorce and whatever they were in here. Three of Wands with blocked. Okay. Says project process. I mean, it says blocked. Somebody could be at a distance from you. They can't get a hold of you. Some of you might have moved. Three of Coins, Three of Pentacles, feeling like shit because of the third party that was involved here. This person could have also been influenced by others, and they listened to other people and they married the karmic. But now they're wishing they hadn't done that. They wish they wouldn't have listened to somebody else about this connection. Because it obviously it ended bad. The High Priestess. Yeah, with justice. Wow. Divine Feminine with the High Priestess and justice. You're about truth, fairness, and balance. Okay. Three of Cups. Yeah, somebody else got in the way here. And that was the lesson. Six of Swords. With the Three of Cups. Somebody here could have been in the military. But what I'm getting here is that, somebody had to go away and they created a whole life. Without you in it. And now they want some sort of union. They think about it. Okay. But they probably don't know how they would even go about creating some sort of connection between the two of you here. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm getting the shiny thing here. Or somebody sees your value now, sees you as the gift. Okay? And again, for some of you, you're moving forward, you're turning your back. And you're meeting somebody else. You're going to invest in someone else here. Some of you are working on your career, like I said, and there may be an opportunity coming here. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Somebody was too quick to jump into something with a karmic here in the past. That's what I'm getting there. Eight of Wands. Forward movement, communication. I feel like there were signs and synchronicities about this connection, but somebody ignored it with the Seven of Wands. Yeah. It's like I already have a lot on my plate. I don't need anything else adding on to my plate is what I'm getting here. Like some of you don't want to talk. Nine of Cups. Okay. Some of you, you got your own table. You don't have to sit with us. You don't have to sit with me. I'm getting that meme. You can't sit with us. I don't think you fucking want to. You're good on your own. Okay? It was that kind of vibe. Ten of Swords. Betrayal. Somebody was overindulging in something else. They didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to talk to you. And there was a betrayal. Eight of Pentacles. With the Nine of Swords. And the Seven of Cups. Yeah, there was too many options on the table. Indulgence. Okay, there was too much, like, there was some other shit going on in this person's life where they thought everything else was better than the actual gift, which is the connection itself, which is a gift to each other in the right energy. It's still a gift. Just somebody was focused on so much other things that it ended up in betrayal. So, you know, there's too many options. 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, focusing on work. Okay, and then at night, this is a spirit here. 9 of Swords. That's when you stuck out in their head most. And there was some sort of fear. This person, you could have astral traveled to this person, like, towards the beginning here, when they started feeling a connection towards you, and it scared the shit out of them. Yeah, they felt like somebody was watching them. This person could have a spirit watching them also. And they were confused. Like, they were like, what the hell? That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, and they made some sort of judgment. See, there was 2 things. One of these things not like the other, but they're both 80% off. Which one do I get? I'm getting copycat energy too. Somebody here could have, you know, did the old switcheroo of roles, try to make you look one way so they can appear another, and that's why they marry this person. Yeah. It wasn't the original copy, darling. It was a knockoff. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, and that's who they got with 10 of Cups. Yeah, and it was a thief, 7 of Swords. 10 of Cups with the 2 of Swords. They made the choice to have a family with someone that stole, cheated, lied, deceived. Queen of Cups, 2 of Cups with the Hangman. Yeah, they kept thinking about you even though they chose that other person. So that must have told them right there, why am I still, if this is the person that I'm supposed to be with, let's say this karmic was pretending to be a divine feminine, why am I still thinking about this other person? Queen of Cups, 2 of Cups with the Hangman. The Chariot. But they moved forward anyway. Stairway to Light. Yeah, you were moving forward. And Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Devil. Oh, okay, so they moved forward where they thought they were supposed to be anyways. They thought God was leading them towards this other person. They could have been a gold digger with the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, 5 of Swords, and it ended up, what? Chaos and conflict. Immaturity. Yeah. This was a toxic marriage that they were in. Great highs and great lows. Let's see what else here. Oh, collective, never a dull moment. I mean, this reading is like making me think about like my connections in my past. Like, it's just nuts. There's, you know, it's all a process. It's a growth process. But it's when we close ourselves off and when we try to control everything that we trip ourselves up. We gotta go with the flow. I feel like that's what happened here. Will you choose me? So you were secretly thinking to yourself that this person was going to choose you. Off and on, cold and detached. I meant what I said. Or they could be thinking, wondering if you would choose them now also. I meant what I said with the 3 of Cups here and the 6 of Swords. Now it's not the time with the Ace of Pentacles. So they could be thinking of a way to bridge this gap, but now it's not the time. Okay? Because they feel blocked, even if you haven't physically blocked them. They feel energetically blocked from your energy. And there could be, concrete reason for that. From what I see here. Love is the answer. Yeah, they really thought that they were going somewhere with that situation, and they regret it. Knight of Swords. They jumped in quickly to something that or they just ran away. Knight of Swords. And went somewhere else. Three of Pentacles. I feel like somebody influenced this person as well. Don't allow people to have opinions on your life before you actually make your own judgment and discovery about it, because they have no idea what kind of connection you got going on here. Let me hold you. You are wrong. I meant what I said. With the Three of Cups, they were talking amongst friends here about a lesson here. And I don't know, they told somebody something. Okay, because I see some cocktails, some people hanging out. And somebody must have told them something. I think we should see other people. Yeah, so yeah, that's what it is. So now it's not the time. So this person could even be dating somebody else, collective, is what I'm seeing here. I feel like they got a lot more to learn. Yeah, they went for the sex. That's why they're in regret. Whatever connection with that karmic they married, it was all lust. Yeah, you're right. You make me want to do bad things. Ace of Swords. I know you from somewhere. I just want space. I'm a very jealous person. I'm in so much pain. Definitely. I miss you, do you? I don't want to lose you. You matter. This love scares me. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? Do you even care? Words do hurt. Love me. I'm ready. I sometimes wonder if you care. There's a lot of question marks about you. Okay? With this card, I know you from somewhere. Ace of Swords. You make me want to do bad things. Okay? They were dealing with somebody very jealous. Or they could have been jealous in a low vibration. They were in pain as well. They miss you, or they don't want to lose the opportunity of being with you. Okay? They needed to understand that they matter in a connection as well. But this love was scaring them. Exactly. They were afraid to love. They were afraid that you would leave them also. Maybe they see you as someone strong and confident, someone that doesn't put up with much. That doesn't mean you're going to just cut off somebody because they did one thing wrong. Okay? This is self-doubt, This is why this person could have went to this karmic because they felt like they weren't up to par when it came to you. Again, somebody might have thought that you expected perfection, and that's just not what it is. Yeah, I still don't have all the answers. Think before you act. Yeah. I hope you'll wait for me. I have so much desire for you. Yeah, this person has a lot of questions. Do you think about them? Do you feel the same? They have a lot of doubts. They have a lot of hesitation. I think that's why they are dating somebody else here. It's because they're not in the place where they need to be internally yet. They feel pressure from the twin flame connection. They are living in like a future self that they feel like they need to get to today instead of just being who they are at the moment. They need to ground their energy and understand that this is not about rushing the process. This is not, if you find a high-level soulmate, well, then you find a high-level soulmate. Just like they went for a karmic and not you, you know what I mean? And made their mistake and, had to learn a lesson. For you, you're ascending and you've done a lot of self-work. So if God brings you a high-level soulmate, well, darling, that's where you're going to be, right? 54, 40, 44, 444. you know, to each his own, right? And I feel like this person is still playing it small here by getting into something else here or dating someone else here. It's just because they just don't feel, first of all, they definitely don't feel ready for this twin connection because they're not ready within themselves. They're putting too much pressure on themselves and maybe projecting it on the connection itself. But it's them who puts the pressure on themselves, not you. Okay? Taking it too serious. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Yes, it is a up and down, you know. No connection is smooth sailing. That's why for twins, if you're not in balance within yourself and you're not keeping a clear mind and, you know, stop applying so much pressure on yourselves to be this epitome of, you know, a divine being. You are a divine being with your shadow and your light incorporated. Just allow yourselves to be free and in the flow, no matter what connection you're in. Expansion. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors. Okay? Again, both of you could be career focused at this time, or you collective. Yeah, apology. I'm sorry. Forgiveness through mutual understanding. Yeah, they really are full of regret. That's for sure. Happiness. New discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. There you go, exactly. You know, this person is getting right with themselves. You know? But again, some of you may accept the apology, some of you won't. Some of you may accept the apology but not want to be with them because you're meeting someone else. Or you would, by the time they apologize, you will be with someone else. You know, or some of you, you'll see what this person has to say and you'll listen to, and you'll make your decision then. Okay? Different for everybody. Yeah, be open to change. Be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth. Exactly. And denial. Failure to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles, or addictions. That's exactly where they were. They weren't open to change before. That's why they want to apologize. Embrace. Find peace with your current state of being. Yes. Okay? So this person is definitely looking at themselves and understanding. We have creativity. Have fun. Express yourself in new ways. Alright? So this person is trying to get right with themselves. Trying to let go of this situation, okay, with these legal matters and this divorce, trying to, you know, turn a new page, open a new chapter in their life, trying to be at peace, trying to be in balance with themselves, with their thoughts, their actions, really looking at their behaviors from the past and, you know, where is it that they want to be moving forward? What kind of person are they trying to present to the world moving forward? Okay, hopefully their true, authentic self. That's all that is needed in this world. If anybody else has an issue with that, then they don't need to be a part of your life. Period. Okay? The world will adjust always. The right people will stick around. The wrong people will fall off. Embrace, yeah, we have that creativity, and ask your angels. Seek to divine. Your angels want to support you. Divine timing. Everything has a higher purpose. Okay? And you do too. Your connection does have a high purpose. Even if it's just in friendship. Even if you're working together as co-workers for your divine purpose, whatever this is. I just see, when a counterpart has gone through so much in connections and with people, family, relationships, that stem from other situations, from their childhood traumas, things that happened to them where they were a victim of circumstances, and they play out this role of playing the victim in their lives. And you attract more of those types of connections that are mirroring something that must be dealt with and healed and understood within, because sometimes we're naive, we just don't get it, we don't see it, yet we still attract these types of people, and we wonder, damn, why do I keep attracting this type of person or these types of people in my life? And it's not till you really face yourself, heal and awaken, and take the veil off, that you really start to understand that you create your own reality. And as long as you're holding on to things from the past or traumas or playing the victim, you're going to continue to be involved with those types of people, and they're attracted to that energy. So that's the energy you emanate, that's the energy you're going to keep attracting, is people with issues. And we're all broken, we're all trying to put the pieces back together, but we don't want to continue to put the same pieces back together in the same way, because then you're just bound to be broken again and again and again. And when we get to a point where we finally looked at ourselves, our healing, we're in a more positive frame of mind, we have the veil, we understand that we are our own creators, we create our reality with our thoughts, actions, beliefs, then we don't want more of the same. We want something more inspiring. We want something positive in our lives. We want peace. We want balance. We want to experience joy within all areas of our life, within what we do for a living, our creativity, within the family, families that we actually care about and get along with, people that we, connect with, relationships, friendships, and we don't want more of the same. So it's not perfection, it's what we're not going to put up with anymore, and what we want to attract into our lives, because that's you're essentially changing everything that you're changing within, changes your exterior and the connections that you continue to bring into your life. So when you see this within a twin flame, a spiritual connection, you see like your whole, it's almost like replaying everything that you've been through in another person that you have, or that you are dealing with, and you see it within one person and you're like, oh my god, cringe city, and you just want to run from that energy. Like, you don't want it in your life, because you're trying to get rid of that kind of energy, because that's what you're purging. So it's almost like you're purging and it's being shown within your twin, and you're like, ew, you know what I mean? And you want to run from it, you want to block it, because you're seeing everything taking place within their life that you are already removing from your life. So therefore, you don't want to attract that into your life. So that's why separation is very important within twins, so that you both can see that within yourselves. And whoever is raising their vibration and healing, you're reflecting the possibility of getting out of that state of mind that they are in. Okay, you become the muse and inspiration for what they can do in their own life for themselves, so that they're in a better place and they attract better into their lives, because you're a reflection of each other. So they reflect back what you're already trying to deal with, and you reflect back to them what's possible. That you can break free from the devil's playground, from the chains that bind you and try to keep you there. You know what I mean? That's why this is like such a delicate situation, and you often trigger each other because you're polarities of each other. Opposites attract, but they also repel. But there's a balance there that at some point does become established, where you can see each other for who you really are instead of triggering each other and running away from each other. The runner chaser deal and, all of that. Even if it's from a distance. Okay? Being happy for one another. Even if it's apart. Being able to coexist or, understand that, yeah, my twin lives somewhere out there and they're happy, I'm happy. Vice versa. Okay? Or maybe at this point or at some point, you finally say to yourself, why don't we just let bygones be bygones and see what happens here? Let's talk about it. Let's be friends. Let's work together. Let's just why all this, after the chaos and the storm, it just everybody's twin flame connection is so different. Every situation is different and everybody's at a different level of growth. And it's just it's crazy. 10555. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it there, I think, because that's a lot. I wish you the best. I hope I brought a little more clarity, but definitely this person is in regret. Maybe feeling even a little ashamed. You know, but at least understanding their own behavior and doing something about it. I do want to clarify, though, this real quick. What is this high priestess with justice? Will you choose me? Let me hold you. All you gotta do is just wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I saw that video. That video is so funny. Wiggle a bit, wiggle a bit. All right, let's see here. Temperance, balance, patience. You know how that goes. With justice. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the ghosting, the detachment between the two of you. I feel like you always wondered if this person would choose you, but somebody, strength card, somebody needed to let go of the ego. They don't feel confident enough. They're still holding back, and it's because this is obviously a process. And they feel kind of ashamed also. You gotta understand that too. For going towards somebody that they were in denial about. Yeah, Two of Wands, the crossroads. This connection is forever living on the crossroads. Also, yeah, Ten of Wands, heavy burden. Five of Swords. A lot of jealousy, naysayers, a lot of drama. At a distance, Three of Wands with the Devil. Okay, so there's still certain toxic people here. It could be family members. Okay, family could be telling this person that they need to leave you out in the cold. Alright, there's some jealousy here when it comes to this connection. Yeah, the Wheel of Faith with the Devil card. There's also could be another karmic. It could be a karmic family member. We have the King of Cups with Judgment. Okay. Ace of Wands. Seven of Wands. Ace of Cups. Wow. Queen of Swords. You're protecting your heart. Okay. That Queen of Swords is pretty brutal. Off with his head. Okay. Off with his head. Yeah, you're protecting your heart. And I understand. Okay? I can understand. Just, make sure you don't hold anything that's gonna block you from any new connections. For those of you wanting new connections. 1-10-10. Yeah, judgment. New beginnings here. So real quick, is this wealthy man and held in high honor that wants to court you a new person? And that's all I'm going to get for that, okay? Just want to know if it's a new person. Seven of Pentacles with distant horizon, meaning something is not quite ready yet, but something will bear fruit. Some sort of seed that was planted a while ago will bear fruit. We have the Chariot here. Cancer energy with the King of Wands. The Four of Coins, Four of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. Holding back communication because it's just not ready. Something's not ready yet. The Devil. So something still has a hold of this person. Could be addictions. Okay. Could be family. Could be business, career. Or it could just be this whole court situation. Okay, but there's definitely something that they still feel bound to. Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups with the Moon, with the Nine of Cups. And the Eight of Pentacles. With the Three of Cups. Yeah, this person could be trying to cut out, with the King of Swords, some sort of toxic behavior. Okay, they could have picked up a bad behavior dealing with that karmic, because they were under a lot of stress. They could have picked up a drinking habit, but the Tower is here. With the Eight of Swords, excuse me, the Four of Swords. Yeah, they're trying to heal. This person has a mentor in their life. Yeah. Five of Cups with the Seven of Swords. The Universe. Yeah, they're trying to heal from this relationship they were in. They're still in regret. This person's feeling a little bit guilty. They can't face you right now. Till they face whatever, inner demons they're still fighting with. They need to get to a space where they can forgive themselves, basically. Okay, so this is this person. Alright, well, that's what I have for you guys. Let me know in the comments if anybody resonates. I know I went on a few rants there. So, but hopefully, some of you will resonate or understand what I'm talking about there. It's time for, grown-up connections and something lighthearted and fun and, not so stressful and burdensome or filled with lies, deception, betrayals. You know what I mean? Like, who wants that? Nobody. So, alright. I wish you the best. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.